Hello my beautiful internet friends and welcome back to my channel. It has been a hot minute since I sat down and filmed. I know I was just saying like I'm back in my filming game, I'm happy again, I'm not depressed anymore, I can film again, blah blah blah, and then I took 2 weeks off. Honestly, if you're not new here, shouldn't be a shocker. The reason I took 2 weeks off though is because I was in Mexico for a week, and the week before that life was just too crazy and I just had no time to film anything. So I apologize for taking 2 weeks off, but I am back better than ever. I'm here to film lots of content, especially with what's going on in the world right now. I feel like I don't need to say really too much about that, but yeah, I'm not leaving the house too much. Not that I even left the house ever anyways, but especially now that I'm here all day. I can film all day for the most part. I still have to go to work at my normal job because I do work in healthcare, so you know, they're not gonna let me go. So yeah, today I just want to do a little chit chat, get ready with me, talk to you guys about some things going on in my life, the world, take a break from all the craziness around us right now. So let's just get started. I'm probably not gonna be talking too much about like what products I'm using. I will link and list them all down below, but I just want to talk and not really focus on like, you know, I'm using this product, I'm using this foundation from this brand and X, Y, and Z. I just want to talk, you know, and do my makeup. So I will link and list everything down below. Do not fret. I need to roll my sleeves up. This is serious work right now. So yeah, I just got back from Mexico. I was down in Cancun. I stayed at a resort there called the Riu, R-I-U. I have no idea how you would say that. I didn't really care to ask. I was not sober like the whole trip, so like I didn't care what the name of my hotel was, you know, resort, whatever. Also, I'm aware this foundation's like not a perfect match, but this is the darkest foundation I currently have, and I am pretty tan right now, so just ignore that, okay? Thank you. But yes, Cancun was absolutely beautiful. I posted pictures all over my Instagram of it. I still have many pictures to post, so if you're not following me on there, you should be. You'll be seeing some cute pictures of me on the beach. I think they're pretty cute anyways, you know. But yeah, Mexico was so unbelievably beautiful. Like the whole time I was there, it just didn't feel real. It felt like a simulation. That's what me and my friends kept saying. We're like, this isn't real, it's a simulation. This has to be fake because the water is just so blue there. The sky's so pretty. The weather was amazing the entire time. We were really scared it was gonna rain because we were only there for like 5-ish days, and we were just like, oh, if it rains like even one day, like that's just gonna suck, because there really wasn't that much to do inside, at least not during the daytime. There was a club we went to at night and like that was fun, but during the day there really wasn't that much to do besides just lay on the beach and like get drunk. Well, I shouldn't say that. There was like other things to do that you had to pay extra money for. Like there was like jet skiing, parasailing, things like that, but I just didn't really feel like spending extra money like down there to do those things because the trip itself was just so expensive. And like I've been jet skiing before. I haven't been parasailing before. That's something that maybe I should have, you know, spent the money on, but I'll go other places and I can parasail there, you know. No one I was with really wanted to do that, so I was like, you know what, that can just wait for a different trip. I am very dewy. Oh my goodness. I don't know which foundation that was. I had a mix too. I'm guessing it was the Josie Maran foundation that made me this glossy looking. I don't know. It was an all-inclusive resort, like, you know, drinks, food, airfare, hotel stay, which was super nice. It was so convenient to like walk up to the bar, order a drink, and like not worry about paying, you know? And like being able just to go to the buffet or like any of the restaurants there and just get food whenever I damn well pleased. Yeah, this was like my first like big trip by myself. I didn't vacation a ton as a kid because I grew up poor. So this was like my first like big vacation, my first vacation like, you know, without like a bunch of family there. I've gone on like little girls trips with my friends before to like states, you know, but this is my first like trip out of the country period, my first airplane ride ever. It was a lot of firsts for me and it was really fun, and now it has me like wanting to travel everywhere. I always wanted to travel everywhere anyways. Like I always have wanted to just go places, explore the world, you know. I really wanted to go like all over Europe. Obviously with the pandemic going on right now, not anytime soon, but you know, after all this kind of cools down, after we find some sort of cure or vaccine or just something to get this coronavirus like under control, once all that fizzles out, I say it like it's, I'm not trying to make it sound like it's not a big deal, but I'm trying to like be calm about it at the same time, you know. But, you know, once like this pandemic kind of just goes away, we figure it out, we solve it, because I think we can. I think our society's at a place where we can figure this out. I just think it got really out of hand really fast. But because of this like trip to Cancun, my first ever airplane ride, my first ever like international trip, it has me just like wanting to travel all over the world, you know, when the time is correct. And I really want to go to Venice, Italy. Obviously, again, Italy's not the place to visit right now. But no, I've always loved like the idea of traveling, and I've always wanted to travel. But I was always like, what if I'm scared of airplanes, or what if I don't know what to do at the airport? And the airport part was a bit confusing for me because I, again, had never been on a plane, never been to the airport. But I did have a lot of people going on the trip with me that like were experienced with airplanes and airports and all that, so that was really helpful. If it was like just me or just like one other person, I think it would have been a lot more like confusing and scary for me. But because I was with so many people that were so experienced and knowledgeable in what to do in an airport, which sounds so silly, but you guys know, like, there's just so much that goes on in airports, and I would have been a lost little puppy if I was by myself, and I definitely would have missed my flight. For sure. So yeah, overall my first time in an airplane wasn't that bad. I honestly wasn't even that worried about it. Like, I wasn't really scared of like flying itself. Like, that's never really scared me. I know airplanes are mostly safe. You're way more likely to die in a car accident every day than you are an airplane. It was more just like going through security, making sure my bags arrived in Mexico with the airplane, like not having lost luggage, like just little things like that made me anxious and kind of worried. But I still wasn't like, I wasn't that freaked out about it. You know, as long as I got on the plane and off the plane, I wasn't too freaked out about it. And again, I think having just so many people with me, because I think our group was like 19, 20 people, give or take. It was roughly 20 people, so we had a pretty large group, so it would have been really hard for all of us to fuck up where to go, you know? And honestly, like, turbulence, it wasn't that bad on the plane. The weather was pretty nice in Chicago, where we left and entered from. I did fly out from Chicago at Midway. As you guys know, I am from Illinois. The O'Hare and Midway airports kind of like our two big ones, our two main ones. So yeah, I flew Southwest out of Midway, got to Cancun. Honestly, I could not tell you what the name of that airport was. Couldn't tell you the name of the airport we left Mexico from either, but it was a beautiful airport. Like, that airport in Mexico that we left on Friday in, there was like a whole mall inside. I don't know if that's normal for airports, because again, I'm the airport like virgin here. But like, there was like a whole ass mall in the airport. It was beautifully decorated. You could tell like it was a very expensive and bougie airport. It was so nice. I wish I could remember the name of it, or even like bother to pay attention to the name of it. And honestly, like, Mexico is pretty and all, but I don't know if I'd go again, at least not to like Cancun again, because I'm somebody that, again, I want to travel the world. I want to go to a bunch of different places. It just seems silly to me to go back to a place I've already been to again, especially if I haven't gone to like several other places in the meantime. If you go to Cancun like 1 year and then 10 years later you want to go back, that's more understandable to me. But there was somebody on the trip that had been to that exact resort like multiple times. I'm like, why do you, I mean, I get it, if you like it, but I want to see everything. Like, I want to go everywhere, so to go back to the same place twice would just be like, I don't know, weird to me. But I think that's just me, because everyone I've explained that to is like, no, that's not weird. I'm like, I think it's odd, but okay. Elephant in the room, my hair is darker now. We are like 13 minutes into filming this, and I haven't mentioned once the giant change in my appearance. The Mexico sun and salt water took all of the purple out of my hair. I came back to Chicago on Friday and my hair was like half blonde, half purple, some pink streaks in there. Like, it was just a hot mess. It was like 80 different colors. I had to fix it, and I knew I wanted to go darker. My hair wasn't supposed to be this dark. It was supposed to be like a dark chocolatey brown, and here I am with like black hair, but I kind of like it. I'm kind of feeling it. I used to have this hair color like a long time ago, before I knew about eyebrows, and it was not cute then, but now that I have like the skills to put makeup on, I feel like my hair color looks actually really pretty. It's taking some adjustment. Like, I'm getting used to it. I like it though. The sun in Mexico was very intense. Obviously, it's the same sun. I keep saying like the Mexico sun. It's the same sun, I know that, but like, you know, it's just a lot more intense there. Like, it hits differently there. And we went on like a booze cruise one of the days, and oh my god, I think that's what really like killed me. Like, I was covered in bruises all over my legs, my arms. I was so sunburned. I have like a little bit of like peelage going on right there. It's gross, I know. But yeah, I mean, we were on a boat in the middle of the ocean in Mexico for like 5-something hours. That'll get you, man. That'll get you. But that was like one of the most fun days on the trip, going out on the boat and just getting drunk on a boat. Oh my god, that was great. I was dancing and falling absolutely everywhere. Once we like stopped, you were able to jump off the boat into the ocean, and I did that probably like 3 different times. Me and this one girl kept doing it together. Nobody else like wanted to jump off the boat except for us. It was so fun though. It was quite a workout though. It was quite a workout. Once you got into the ocean, those waves, they were treacherous, man. Like it was really hard to like stay put, and like you can't touch. It's the ocean. The bottom is like thousands of feet down. So you're just like, you know, floating, trying to stay alive, and the waves are coming at you. So the jumping was a lot more fun than the actual being in the ocean part. But god, yeah, that was so fun. And like in theory I would do that again, but I would rather go to like another tropical kind of place just to like expand my horizons. Like I would love to go to the Bahamas, Costa Rica. Some are like similar but still different, you know, because it was a very beautiful experience. And it was kind of pricier to go, but it was still like worth it in the end. I think, not to like talk about money, but I think it was roughly over like $1,200, but that was for 5 days. That include airfare, hotel stay, all the foods and drinks at the hotel, like transportation to and from the airport. So I think it was worth it. Again, it was my first like big girl trip, so maybe it was too much money, but I don't think it was. I think that was pretty worth it in my opinion. Especially with the amount of alcohol I drank, I think I got my money's worth. Luckily, I did get back home to the States before all the craziness of the coronavirus became a thing. I will say, I am not one of those crazy people that went and bought airplane tickets and booked trips like while this was going on. I had this trip planned out since October. I had been planning to go. The day we left, the coronavirus, it was like a thing, but I don't even think it got to like America yet when I left that day. And then while I was in Mexico, that's when all the craziness like really went out of hand, and I was kind of scared that I would be stuck in Mexico. Like I thought like for sure they were not gonna let us come back to the States, but Mexico doesn't really have any cases quite yet of the coronavirus. At least I don't think so. I could be wrong. Again, I'm not a scientist. I don't know. I think other people besides scientists would know that, Allie, but it's fine. Yeah, especially like the day we were supposed to go home, we were hearing talk they were gonna close the border like into Mexico. Like Mexico was not gonna allow any Americans into the country, and we were really scared they weren't gonna let us go home, and like we'd be stuck at some sort of like U.S. assembly. Is that what it's called? The place where they put Americans when they can't leave the country. An embassy? Assembly? I said assembly, but I'm pretty sure it's an embassy. I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, my dad was texting me the morning I was supposed to come back to Chicago, and he was like, can you even come back into the country? Like, are you stuck in Mexico? And I was like, I don't think so. But yeah, everything has just gotten so crazy in the world. I just want everything to go back to normal. I just want everything to go back to normal. Like, I'm just so, like, I'm tired of, like, being in constant panic and constant fear and just feeling like the world's ending. You know, it's scary out there right now. You know, of course, all my thoughts and prayers are going out to everybody affected by this pandemic and the coronavirus and all that, because it is scary out there. I'm trying to, like, stay positive about it, but, like, I am scared. You know, I feel like a lot of us are at that spot right now where we're scared and we're trying to make light of the situation, but it is a scary thought to think, like, the world is pretty much ending. Like, we have never in our lifetimes really experienced anything like this, at least like younger people. Like, we've never had like a pandemic of any kind before. We've never had like the whole world shutting down, like quite literally the entire world. It's not just America, it's not just the UK, it's literally the entire world is like crumbling, and it's terrifying. But we just gotta, you know, keep living. We have to just, you know, stay safe, take the precautions needed to keep ourselves and others safe. But you know, just, you know, everyone just needs to stay calm and just do what you gotta do, but try to make light of the situation. Try to just find things fun to do at home while in quarantine. It sucks, but we just gotta do it. It's better than just freaking out all day long. I can't even go on Twitter right now because it freaks me out. Every time I open Twitter, I'm just like, oh my god, the world is literally ending, and I can't do it. I've seen so many people like cancel their weddings, cancel their birthday arrangement, graduation and all that. I don't know what's going on with my campus's like graduation protocol. I don't know what they're doing yet. I'm not graduating this year, so it doesn't really affect me personally, but I am curious to see what they're gonna do about graduation and all of that. I think they're gonna wait till we get closer to like May, you know. But I think Trump was on the news the other day saying like this could last until like July or August. I hope not. I think we all hope not. Oh my god, that's just insane to think that it could last that long. And like, not to be selfish, but my birthday's in June and I turned 21 this year, and I would just love to not be on quarantine for my 21st birthday. Again, so selfish. I know people are like dying, but it's just, I was thinking about it the other day. I'm like, oh fuck, my birthday is like relatively soon. And I don't want to like be on quarantine for my 21st, you know, that'll kind of suck. And again, I'm messing around. Like, I am sad about that, but like, I'm just messing around. I know people are actually dying and like, it's serious, but like, you gotta just, you know, make light of it. I am curious to see what like makeup companies are gonna be doing during this time. Like, I think Sephora was shutting down. I didn't read the whole article. I probably should have. But yeah, I think I saw like Sephora stores were shutting down, or they were like at least cutting hours or something of that sort. I don't think their online thing has shut down at all, because I keep getting notifications like all day long from my Sephora app telling me things are on sale and like this and that. Pretty sure Ulta is still open too, because right now it's 21 Days of Beauty, which I used to care about 21 Days of Beauty, and like now I just don't, because it's like the same things every year, and it's usually a lot of stuff I don't really care about anyways. I haven't seen anything yet from the 21 Days of Beauty sale that I'm like, ooh, like I want that. It's cool, and if you want something from it, you know, get it while it's on sale. It's awesome. It's a great like promotional thing they do. I'm just like, I'm not really for it this year. I don't know. Wasn't a good year for me. I know Walmart has cut their hours back quite a bit. The one here where I live, it's like from 6 a.m. to 10 p.m. they're open, and then from like 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. they're closed, doing cleaning, restocking, all that. I did see some places were like making certain hours just time for the elderly to shop, because let's be honest, the elderly are the most affected by the situation. It's the most deadly to them. They're the most likely to catch it, you know. I would be terrified if I was an elderly person right now. You know, I'm really scared for my residents. I do work at a nursing home with the elderly, and I'm really scared for one of them to get it. I'm scared to think of my great-grandma's getting it. I'm just, whew, I'm scared for them, you know, it's scary. I think, you know, the senior shopping time only is a fantastic idea, because it keeps anyone that isn't a senior out. It lets them get all the supplies and resources they need, which, by the way, stop panic buying, everybody. Oh my god, if I see another store with empty shelves because people are panic buying, I'm gonna lose my marbles. Trust me, I understand it's scary and you want to stock up on the essentials, which is fine, but I was at Walmart the other morning and I saw somebody with like, I think 20 gallons of milk, and I'm not exaggerating. They had literally 20 gallons of milk. I'm like, you don't need 20 gallons of milk. You are not going to go through 20 gallons of milk in this time. Like, it's just so selfish and irresponsible, and I can't believe like Walmart let them do that either. Like, if I was working at Walmart, I'd be like, no, you cannot have 20 gallons of milk, 5 per customer. Like, no. Maybe they do a big family at home and all that, and that's fine and dandy, but 20 gallons of milk, 20? No, you're being so selfish. You're making it impossible for anybody else to get those resources that they need. Like, I don't get it. And the people keep buying all the toilet paper. Like, what the fuck's that about? Luckily, my dad was able to get his hand on one, like, big package of toilet paper, so we're kind of stocked up here. But there were some people I saw online buying multiple big packages of toilet paper. I'm like, you don't need that many. You're being so selfish. And the people that keep buying all the hand soap and hand sanitizer, also being selfish and also not helping the not spreading of the coronavirus. Because if you think about it, if you have all the hand sanitizer and soap, cool, you won't spread it, but guess what? You're preventing other people from buying soap and hand sanitizer, so now they can spread it because they have nothing to fucking cleanse themselves with. So stocking up on that shit is stupid. Like, get a couple bottles of soap, a couple bottles of hand sanitizer. Any more than like a couple, you're being selfish. Thank you for coming to my goddamn TED Talk. I'm just so infuriated every time I see someone panic buying a bunch of stuff. Like, it's so unnecessary and so just wrong. Okay, not to like completely flip the script, but I'm kind of over talking about the coronavirus right now. I said in the beginning of this video I wasn't gonna talk about it that much, but like, it's just everywhere and it's kind of hard not to talk about because it's like a big thing going on in the world right now. But I do want to talk about some other things. I did see Fenty Beauty is launching some new cream bronzers and cream blushes. Right up my alley. I love Fenty Beauty. I love cream blush, cream contour, love all that. Especially with like summer coming right around, if I can't leave the house, you know I'm gonna be wearing that stuff. Do you guys want to see a review video on those cream blushes and contours? Let me know. Also, I know in one of my recent videos I mentioned I was starting a true crime channel. That's still gonna happen. like I said, I wasn't able to like film for 2 weeks. Like I was just so busy and not in the country, you know, so that is still in the works. I do plan on filming that relatively soon. I do have a lot more time in my hands, obviously. We all kind of do right now. So I do plan on starting that. I have 1.5 cases ready to film and like be published. That is still coming soon. I'm still in the progress of doing that. I am slow. I was gonna fix my hair, but like at this point, does it even matter? You know, like you've been here for 20 so minutes now. Do you care what my hair looks like? You haven't cared quite yet. So, oh god, I have like an alfalfa though, just cooling up there. Oh my goodness, yeah. It's just, my hair's gonna stay this way. I'm just going to work after this, and I don't care enough to do my hair. So yeah, guys, that has been a little bit of an update about where I've been, my thoughts on what's going on in the world around us. I just want to sit down, play with some makeup, talk to you guys, vent, you know, have a little therapy sesh, if you will. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for listening to me just ramble per usual. If you guys have any video suggestions or ideas, please let me know down below. I have so much time in the world to film right now. It's absolutely ridiculous, and I'm sure you guys have plenty of time to watch videos right now on YouTube, so any suggestions at all, let a hoe know. And besides that, I love you guys so much, and hopefully I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.